Alrighty, we are underway here. Competitive division semifinal between the Ducks in the white jerseys and the Youngbloods in the light blue. Ducks with it now, having a look around, send it back to the point. Down in the corner. Shot there coming from the blue line goes wide. Youngbloods chip it ahead now. Wolf sends that one ahead. Carried ahead now. In over the line. Looking to get the shot off. That one goes wide. Opportunity there for Jake Sweet. Down into the corner. Sweet sends it across, but it was picked off. Youngbloods with it now. Walker Welsh puts the pressure on there. Welsh will send that one down for Barnes. He goes after it. Carried ahead now. Flipped ahead. And play is blown down here. Penalty upcoming. Number 14, Desai from the Youngbloods, getting a tripping penalty. So with just over 2 minutes into the first period here, it'll be a power play for the Ducks. Ducks look to get it set up, set across. Shot faked at the point there. Ball bouncing around. That one sent out, kept in at the line. Nice play there by Naswell. Naswell takes the shot that was blocked in front. Across. Going to set it up is Zach Warnick. Warnick with it, back to Naswell, who has a rip. Shot there is stopped and covered up. The two goaltenders in this game are Patel for the Youngbloods and Pruitt for the Ducks. Ducks with it now, send it back to the point. Pass across. This one knocked down. That one's up in the air on the side of the net here. Battling for it. Ducks with it now. Back to Noble. Noble having a look. His shot is off the post. Rebound is there. Scramble for it. And the Youngbloods cover it up. The shots are already 7-0 in favor of the Ducks here in the early goings of this one. That one comes out of the zone here. Goaltender Pruitt out of his net to play that one. Kelvin Wolf carries it ahead, sends it forward. Ducks with it now, sends it across. Ducks have it at the point now. Final few ticks of the power play here. Sends it up top. Wolf fans on the shot there. Youngbloods send that one out. And that should go for an icing, and it does. Ball's dropped and won by the Ducks, who send it back to the point. Marshall back to Wolf, and they score! Wolf with the shot. Jake Sweet may have had a deflection in front, and it is 1-0 Ducks. It's just over 4 minutes into this one. Ducks with that 1-0 lead all over the Youngbloods here so far. The Ducks have actually yet to win a game in this tournament, but certainly have shown up to play in this one. And icing is waved off there. Wolf sends it ahead. Picked off now. Youngbloods move it ahead the other way. And offside is the call because they did not gain the zone. It was kind of just floating around there on the blue line. Noble with it, chips it up the boards, or pardon me. Barnes to Welsh. Welsh has it. Sends it back to the point. Naswell with it. Sends it down there to Welsh. Opportunity here for the Youngbloods. Dump that one wide. They've yet to even have a shot on goal in this one. Barnes chips it ahead now. Here comes Tyler Barnes. Barnes has a look, shot, and that one is covered up. The Ducks are rolling so far here in this one. With the shots being 11-0 in their favor. Moved in now by the Youngbloods. Noble with it. Side of the net here, Naswell sends it ahead. That one dumped down. Welsh is after it, 10v10. And yep, the holding call being assessed to the Youngbloods. That was a pretty egregious hold, if you ask me. Pretty much wrapped him right up. Nabil Khan gets the penalty there. So with 8:29 to play, the Ducks will head to the power play here. They'll try and extend their 1-0 lead to make it 2. Shot there from the point is stopped, and the Youngbloods clear that one out. Leaf Jensen back to collect it. Leaf has a look around. Leaf makes the pass ahead. Ducks tried to get it into the zone there. Leaf with it now. Collected at the line. Smart play there by Lyndon Marshall. Wolf gets it back to him. Marshall having a look around. Back to Leaf at the point. Shot coming in. Oh, Leaf with the nice fake, and he scores. What a move by Leaf Jensen. Fakes the shot, gets around the defender, and finds the back of the net. So that will make it 2-0 for the Ducks here, who have completely dominated the Youngbloods here. Shots 13-0 in their favor. Goaltender Kevin Pruitt has yet to face a shot down there. Ducks chase it down to the corner. Ducks with it now. Back to the point. Shot there goes wide. Back to the point. Shot coming in from Jensen. Battle for it down there in the corner. Youngbloods with it now. They will just float it in. Wolf with it now. He sends it up the boards. Carried in now. Barnes with it. Barnes sends it ahead. Jake Sweet is after it. Sweet with it now. Floats it to the middle. Picked off. Sweet with a good forecheck here. Takes it down to the corner. Tried to make the centering pass. Couldn't get it through there to Naswell. Youngbloods control it behind their net. Make a pass ahead. Up ahead for number 98. Arish, who lost the ball, but Youngbloods get it back. Chipped in by Atwell. Tyler Naswell back to collect it here. Naswell having a look around. Carried in now by Welsh. Welsh with the centering pass was a little bit off the mark. Picked up here by Desai. Carried in now by the Youngbloods, in over the blue line. Chasing it down into the corner. And the Youngbloods getting assessed the penalty there for too many men, as they had 6 players fully on the floor when they played the ball there. So the Ducks will head back to another power play here. Tried to further extend their lead. Noble with it now. Noble carries it out. Dumped down into the corner. Carried ahead now. Short-handed here. And a slashing penalty being assessed here. So Caden Lee getting the gate there for the slash. He was already covering it. So it looks like it is now 4-on-4. Burst of speed here for the Ducks. Backhand opportunity is stopped there off the chance by Zach Warnick. So for the next minute 23, we'll play 4-on-4. And then the Youngbloods will head to the power play. Wolf with it at the point. Pass across to Leaf. Leaf took the shot there, and it was steered aside by Patel. That one is backhanded and intercepted by the Ducks. Warnick with the shot, who puts it wide. Leaf with it now. Leaf has a look around, sends it down to the corner. Warnick with it, back up to Leaf. Leaf back to Warnick. Warnick has it now, sends it down to Pruitt. Pruitt with it. Oh, I did. Youngbloods carried in now. Backhanded and stopped by goaltender Kevin Pruitt. Face-off coming up inside the Duck zone. So 26 seconds to go of 4-on-4. And then the Youngbloods will head to the power play. Face-off is won here by the Youngbloods. Back to the point. Pass by Simmons, back to the point. Shot, stopped by Pruitt. The rebound, Simmons puts just wide. Simmons sends it back to the point again. Another stop by Pruitt. Flurry of chances here. Some shots from the point by Dassey. Dassey sends it back to the point. Another point shot, and they score. So that will make it 2-1 here. I think they're looking to see. I think the goal was scored just as the first penalty was expiring. So I think they're figuring out if it's 5-on-5. It is. Because I believe the goal was scored just ticks after that penalty expired, so it was technically a power play goal. As the Youngbloods player had just stepped on the floor. Which is, in all honesty, a bit of a break for the Ducks. As otherwise, if it had been a few seconds earlier, it would have been 2-1 and they actually would have been shorthanded. So it is now 2-1 here with 2:50 to play in the first. Face off back to the point here. Noble with the shot. It was blocked. Youngbloods pick it up now. They send it ahead. Bringing it in over the blue line. Shot there goes high and wide. It was tipped, so that will bring the face off inside. Noble with it now. He sends it ahead. Youngbloods with it now. Move it around. Number 7 with the little chip and run there. A race between him and Noble. Noble gets back to it. Youngbloods keep it in the zone. That one was blocked. It will come out, so they will have to tag up. They gain it. Sweet with it now. Sweet makes a move. Pass ahead. Ball comes back to Sweet. Tried to make a cut through the middle. Here come the Youngbloods in the other direction now. Looking to get the shot off. Put high and wide by Mansouri. Picked up now by Warnick. Warnick tries to move it outside. He'll send that one down for Sweet. And they will go off for a line change there. So Ducks get some fresh players on the floor. Youngbloods carried in now. Pressure there. Players get tied up. Opportunity here was shot wide by number 19, Patel. It looks like a penalty being assessed. A tripping call on Lyndon Marshall. So the Youngbloods will head to a power play in the last minute of the first period here. Nice save there by Pruitt. That one goes up and out. And that one was straight out, so the face-off will come outside here. 50 seconds to play now in the period of this competitive division semifinal. Battle for the ball here, and a boarding penalty being assessed to the Youngbloods. He absolutely trucked Kelvin Wolf in the corner there. So number 14, Desai, will take the body penalty. So we'll now be at 4-on-4 here with 30 seconds to go. Youngbloods pick up the ball, carry it ahead now, in over the blue line. That shot is tipped up over the net. Oh, spicy rebound in front there. Zajic just couldn't quite get to that one. That one tipped ahead by the Ducks, and that'll do it for the first period. We'll be back in just a minute. So we resume action here in the second period. 15 minutes on the clock. The Youngbloods have possession here in their own zone. Moved ahead now by number 97. They flip it ahead. Gets around Wolf. And offside is the call. Ooh, what a razor thin call there. You would have had a pretty dangerous scoring chance. But it looks like the guy on the far side was offside and he just acknowledged it, so I think he's definitely aware he was the one who got caught. Caden Lee with it now. Lee has a look around to Welsh. Welsh has pressure on him. Welsh sends it around the other side. Youngbloods with it now. They send it ahead. And that one goes down. So the Ducks will have a brief power play here. Lyndon Marshall with it. Back to the point. Leaf with the shot, blocked in front. Rebound went just wide. That one's flipped ahead. Perry Noble back there to get it. Sends it across. Noble with it now. Youngbloods knocked that one down. Naswell, he sends it ahead. That one's sent back. Ducks carried in now, in over the blue line. They send it to the middle there. That one was shot wide. Back to Noble at the point. Battle for it here along the boards. That one goes up in the air. Ooh, and that was almost a squeaker. Patel just managed to cover that one up. Bit of a dribbler coming in on him there. Shots are 18-8 in favor of the Ducks here. But still just a 2-1 game. Youngbloods carried ahead now. And that one was a definite offside. No doubt about that one. He was in way before that ball ever crossed the blue line. Youngbloods carried in now. That one's chipped ahead. Stopped there by Patel. That one flipped ahead. Pass almost broken up there. Pruitt steers that one aside. Naswell with it behind his own net. Naswell has a look around. Noble sends it ahead. Sent up the boards here. Welsh with it behind the boards. Pass to the middle here. Nice save there by Pruitt. Off the shot there by Hamzagic. Ball moving around at the point. Trying to get it through there. Eventually sends it down to the corner. Another stop there by Pruitt. So had to make a couple stops here on this sequence. Naswell behind his net. Takes it up for a bit of a run here. He's got Barnes streaking. Couldn't find him there. Naswell with it now. Has a look around. Looks for Barnes again. Gets it to him this time. Sweet is going to the net. That one went high and wide. Youngbloods with it now. They take off the other way. Ball down into the corner. Pruitt slows that one up. Leaf with it. Leaf tries to carry it ahead here. Good play by the Youngbloods to keep it in, but Leaf gets it right back. Leaf sends it ahead there for Barnes. Barnes is in now. Barnes with the shot and stopped by Patel. Barnes sends it back to Leaf. Leaf with the shot. Steered aside by Patel. Good pressure there behind the net. Barnes with it. Sweet with it now. Sweet sends it back. Sweet with the chance in front of the net. Youngbloods with it now. That one goes down into the corner. It did deflect, so no ice. Wolf sends it around the other side. Poked around the other side there. Picked up now by Broma. He tries to chip it through for Sweet. Youngbloods battling for it here. Leaf putting good pressure on him. Leaf had the ball back momentarily. Leaf sends it ahead for Sweet. Sweet with it now. Finds Lyndon Marshall in the middle. That one's sent ahead for Warnick. Might be a chance for the Youngbloods the other way now. They move it in over the blue line. Takes a shot. That one goes high and wide. Down in the corner. Flipped around the other side. Ball out the back of the net there. Pruitt comes up with a couple of stops. Ball still loose. And that one is eventually covered up by goaltender Kevin Pruitt. With 7:50 to play now. Stop there by Pruitt. Rebound is steered away. Ball down in the Ducks corner. Look to clear it out of the zone. They bring it in over the red line. Gain the blue. Pretty loud thud on the boards right here in front of us. Youngbloods with it now. They carry it in. Try to bring it in over the blue line. Sent across. That one shot down. Noble with it now. Sends it ahead for Sweet. Was a little bit in front of his stick. Good stick lift there by the Youngbloods. Number 14 there, Desai, and he shot it wide. Welsh might have an opportunity now. He's got pressure on him. Holds on to the ball. Still has it. Looks to shoot, and he puts it wide. Welsh picks it up in the middle now. Tries to send it back to Sweet. So ball about to be dropped in the Duck zone here. Youngblood sending up the boards here. Pass ahead. In over the blue line. They tee it up and shoot. Big block there by Warnick. Battle down there in the Ducks corner. Just under 6 minutes to play here in this second period. Big block there. Score still 2-1 for the Ducks, and shots are 22-16 for them. At one point, they actually led the shot total 10-0, so it might have even been 13 or 14. So the Youngbloods have certainly turned it on a little bit more here in the second half. Looking for that tying goal. Pruitt got a piece of that one to steer it aside. Centering pass there was shot high and wide by Desai. Youngbloods with it now. They teed up and shoot. Stopped by Pruitt once again. Leaf goes after it behind the net. So it looks like a 4-minute penalty was assessed there for a spear. And that player got the game. So the Ducks will have a 4-minute power play here. Good call. So the Ducks will be assessed an interference penalty. Shouldn't, but so it looks like the Youngbloods are going to call a timeout here. The Ducks were assessed an interference penalty there, so we'll step aside for a minute here. All right, so with 4:04 to play, face-off will be inside the Duck zone. We're playing 4-on-4 for the moment. In 2 minutes' time, the Ducks will go to a power play, as they were just assessed a 2-minute penalty, but the Youngbloods still will have the remainder of a 4. Opportunity here, Lyndon Marshall with it. Marshall trying to cut to the middle. Good defensive play there by Desai, breaks it up. Youngbloods with it now. They try to chip it through. Naswell. That one shot around to the other side. Youngbloods with it now. That one goes high and wide. Battle on the boards here. Noble picks it up in the corner. Sends it to the middle. Naswell has it now. Naswell takes it back. Naswell sends it across. Sent ahead to Welsh. Welsh with it now. Welsh takes it outside over the blue line. Looking for Sweet. Nice pass and he scores. Wow. What a minty pass from Welsh to find Sweet. Sweet makes the move and finds the back of the net. And I would certainly say Sweet is a front runner for player of the game, as that's his second of the contest, giving the Ducks a big 3-1 lead here with 3:07 to play. That's a big one. Definitely puts the Youngbloods in a tough spot. Down 3-1, and in the next 40 seconds or so, the Ducks will actually have to do a power play. So tough break there for the Youngbloods. Ball back to the point. Shot well over the net. Youngbloods with it now. Picked off by Sweet. Sweet sends it up to Welsh. Welsh sends it ahead. In over the line. Picked up now by Leaf. Leaf in over the blue line. He's got Sweet. Sweet looking for the hat trick. Battle behind the net. Leaf tried to pick it around the other side. Looks like in four seconds, the Ducks penalty will expire. So they'll head to the power play for most of the remainder of the game. Youngbloods have it now. And it is power play for the Ducks. And now the Youngbloods have pulled the goalie. But because they are short-handed, it'll actually be 5-on-5. And the Ducks are going to call a timeout here now with 1:54 to go. Face off one by the Ducks. Noble will flip that one down. Warnick with it now with the empty net, and that will do it. That one is shot into the empty net by Kyle Broma. And with 1:44 to play, that will make it 4-1 for the Ducks. Pruitt plays it aside there. Noble with it now. Noble sends it up. Welsh with it. Welsh carries it ahead. Sends it forward. Warnick with it now. Stopped. And a penalty being assessed to the Youngbloods for boarding. So it'll now be a 5-on-3 power play for the Ducks. With 1:21 to go. Oh, the other one was done. So it's a 5-on-4, pardon me. The previous, the empty netter, right, ended the previous power play, so. .106 to go. Shot there, steered aside, and that one went up out of play. Shot there from the point. Leaf puts it just over the net. And we are now in the final minute of play here. Battle for it along the boards here. And it looks like he's taken them both. So it looks like both teams were assessed penalties there. The Youngbloods were getting the roughing penalty, and then an unsportsmanlike penalty was assessed to Caden Lee at the tail end of that. So it'll be 5-on-4 here still, as those two penalties just offset each other. Battle for it in front of the net. Youngbloods with it now. Final few ticks. And that will do it here. Ducks with the 4-1 victory, and they'll be off to the championship. We will await the players of the game. Player of the game for the Youngbloods, number 97, Desai. And as I called it, Jake Sweet gets the player of the game for the Ducks. So the Ducks will head off to the the competitive division championship. That'll do it for us here. Stay tuned for the Elite Division